Okay. So as I told you, so we will be having four access specifiers. One is private, default, protected, and public. So these are the four access specifiers we will be having in our Java. So it can be called as access specifiers or modifiers. Now the name itself, it was saying it's access. It was providing some access. Now for what it was going to provide the access, either it for the variables or it for the methods. For both the things, it was going to provide this particular access. Now, if you see here, we do have another column labels here. So, whether this particular variables or method access within the class or not, and where this can be accessed within the package or not, and if you wanted to access outside the package by subclasses, so then these can be accessed or not, and outside the packages can be used it or not. So have you understood the column names within the class? This is considered when we have declared in the class and can we use them in the class. And within the package, I have multiple classes in the package. Can I use that particular things in not only in declared class, can I access them in another classes or not in the same package? But this is outside the package, it's not in the same package, and subclasses can be used this one or not. And outside the package means it's completely an outside package. Other classes and other things can be accessed these methods are variables. If you see here, the first thing is public.
Hello,
So
Chris,
when we have
your
the public,
voice is
so
not
it can be
clear. Hello.
okay.
Hello.
Just give me one more second. Uh, one second. I'm going to mute you. Okay. So is it audible now?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So now if you see here, when it comes to the public, so within the class, it can be accessible. Yes. Within the package, it can be accessible. Yes. Outside the packages and subclasses, yes. Outside the packages, yes. So that's the reason we will be defining it as public. Public means wherever, whenever we wanted to access, we can access them. And next one is protected. So when it comes to the protected, it can be accessed within a class, within a package, and outside the by the subclasses in outside packages, but not the outside packages. Same way for the default, we will be having within the class it can be accessed, and within the package it can be accessed, and outside the package and the subclasses it can't be accessed in the anything related to the outside. If it is in the same class or same package, then it can be accessed. So how we can give the default? Default means if you don't mention anything, then that is default. So you need to mention these three keywords, either public, protected, private. If you don't mention, then it will consider as default. So at that point of time, you can use it in the class, and you can use it in the same package, means in other classes of that particular package you can use it, but outside anything it can't be accessible. So but if I have defined private, means private can be used only in that particular class. It can't be used in anywhere else, not in any other classes and any other packages. Nothing can be used. So that's the reason we have to be so cautious in using these access specifiers. Why should we have this particular access specifiers? There should be, means there would be another session would be there. Like for an example, public means for you have your company and someone came, and then anyone can access that particular thing. So usually we have cafeteria, even the visitors can come and then eat, and even the employees can eat, and even all the employees of that particular company can go and easily access that particular thing, and then they can use it. And default the things they can be used it like for example their workstations. So normally we will have some workstation, a group workstation where the people can go and then access, but not the outside employees can come over, means out means for example our visitors are there, so visitors can come and do that For an example, you can take the conference rooms. So the conference rooms, we do have it. So the outsiders can go for the cafeteria, but not for the conference rooms, and then they can sit and then they can talk, right? So those are the things which we can keep it in. I'm just giving a slight example how to understand this one. So public means either employees and the visitors and all the people can access that, then that is called public. So means everyone means within the class, outside the class, subclasses, everything can be accessed. But default within the class only, and then the package only means who are the employees of that particular company and who are the employees, they can access that particular thing. And the another thing is there, protected. Protected means means you can access your means within the company employees and the conference rooms and everything there, and still you wanted to take a visitor and then keeping into a specific conference room. For an example, someone came for an interview, you can access your own bay, and even you can access your friend's bay, and even you can take him to a conference room, but you are means you are self guarding him. So before taking him to a conference room, you also going with him and then saying that, boss, this is authorized person to come here and he wanted to sit over here. So that's how the protected will deal. And private means this is only for you. Means for an example, you have a database access, so that will be only given for you. You can't share it to anyone else outside. So even to your team members or even to the other peoples out there. So these are the access specifiers. This is how you should remember it. So based upon this, now you need to define whether I need to define a variable or a method with a private, public, or protected mode. Got it? So any questions around this one?